stop right there.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Freeze! Whoa. Get down on the ground, boy.
What did you say?
I said, get down on the ground, boy.
Ben? Ben?
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Where were you just now?
On the ground.
I thought so.
Keeps coming back to me every time I get a free minute. I'm hitting the ground, hearing that cop call me boy.
Hey, Ben. Glad I caught you. I just finished up with the city attorney.
What'd they say?
Well, it looks very good. They want to settle.
Just like you thought.
But I did not think they were going to come up with this kind of money.
Yeah, they offering a lot?
The most I'd ever seen the city pay to settle a case. You were going to win big.
Okay, this is it. Hey, whoa, hold on. Where are you going?
This is the house where Holden and Molly's daughter lives, right?
Yes, but
This
listen.
is why they came here. How else am I going to be able to find them?
Lily.
Why else did we come here, Jeff?
Okay, what are you gonna say?
I'll say that I'm looking for Holden.
Who came here because... Yeah, you have to be careful. Holden and Molly weren't gonna let on that Abigail was their daughter. At least, I hope they weren't.
All right, I'll say I'm looking for a friend who I need to get an urgent message to. I won't say why he came here.
Okay, good. Keep it short, and we'll say as little as possible.
All right.
All right.
Where are they? Wow, I don't believe this.
It's just like Luther's Corners.
I didn't know anybody put on fairs like this anymore.
Well, it's a pretty small town.
Okay, but still, it's pretty amazing that Abigail is growing up the same way that we did.
Hey, we should find that phone book.
You think that'll work?
How many Williams can there be in a small town like this? Shouldn't be hard.
You're right. But just think. Today is the day, Holden. We're finally gonna see our little girl.
As the world turns.
Well, the lawn's just been mowed.
Which means what?
Well, family hasn't been away for any length of time, and I think we did see some lights on.
So they'll be back soon.
Yeah, well, both parents could be working and Abigail's away. Who knows? Or the whole family could be out of town and they got somebody to watch the place. Or they could be back any minute. Listen, Lily, we're gonna find Holden and Molly soon, okay? Don't worry about it.
Jack, do you realize how many times Holden and I have hurt each other? It's just a miracle we were willing to risk being together again.
Lily, don't do this.
Listen to me. Think about it. What is Holden thinking right now? He thinks Damien came back from the dead and I married him again? What could he be feeling right now? I'll tell you one thing. Holden is living his worst nightmare right now.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Oil of Olay.
For me, a hot day is the moment of truth.
Having gorgeous summer skin takes a lot more than a beauty bar. With Oil of Olay 2-in-1 Moisturizing Body Wash, skin isn't just more moisturized, tone and texture actually improve.
Beauty bars, even body lotion, can take a vacation.
My daughter tried Tylenol, but hours later, the headache came back. Her doctor suggested Aleve.
Just 2 can work all day. I had to take 4 Advil or 8 extra-strength Tylenol.
Nothing stronger than Aleve.
Aleve.
Start counting. You're just 14 days away from healthier, shinier hair. That's the promise of Pantene Pro V. You've brushed and blown away the shine. Now in just 14 days, you can start to bring it back. Healthy, shiny, strong hair.
Pantene's the first ever root-penetrating pro vitamin formula. Root to tip, it improves the entire length of your hair, actually keeping it strong.
In just 14 days. You'll see. The more you use it, the better it gets.
Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy it shines.
Count on it.
The morning begins at sleepy pace. Coffee telling you not to race. Breakfast when something new. Mountain grown aroma coming through.
Where is he? I better go check.
Folgers Coffee House Breakfast Blend. A new variety of mountain-grown aroma and flavor. Amazingly smooth yet full-bodied. A taste of unhurried times.
I better go check.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
I better go check.
For tough jobs you thought only a sponge or rag could do, try new Bounty Rinse and Reuse. One sheet is so durable, it keeps working till the whole job's done. Rinse and Reuse has extra thick quilting for sponge-like durability. To rinse, wring, and reopen, unlike ordinary towels that wad up when wet. So rinse and reuse it till the job's done, then throw it away.
The quilting quicker picker upper.
New Bounty Rinse and Reuse.
Maybe there's a newer phone book than this one.
Yeah, but there's bound to be a lot of Williams. Can't believe one small town would have so many listings.
Well, they're probably all related. We could just start through the directory and ask them all questions.
Or we could go to the town hall and check the school records or something. Excuse me, sir.
Good morning, folks. Fair's not open yet.
Oh, that's okay. We're looking for the town hall.
What, do you want to take a picture?
No.
Well, that's all you're going to get today. Closed for the fair.
All day?
Most likely. You folks got some business over there?
Actually, we're looking for some friends of ours, the Williams. They have a daughter named Abigail. Should be about 12.
Yeah, doesn't ring a bell. A lot of Williams around here, though.
Yeah, we noticed.
You know, if you're looking for anybody in these parts, today, you've come to the right place. Whole town's gonna be here when the fair opens.
Well, thanks. Looks like we're going to the fair.
That's the spirit. You see, this is a good cause. We give all the money to our school system.
Oh, you have good schools here?
Oh, yes, ma'am. As a matter of fact, most of our taxes goes to the schools.
It seems like a really nice place to raise kids.
Well, it is. There's lots of folks in this town don't want their kids growing up in big cities, so they support the schools. You'd be surprised what a little fair like this brings in. And you know, it keeps the kids out of trouble.
That's nice.
You have a great time today, folks. Hope you brought your kids along.
Blaming yourself won't help.
Helps pass the time.
You didn't make Holden run.
After what he saw?
And what did he see? You didn't marry Damien, did you? And why'd he go jumping to conclusions without talking to you first? If he had just taken 5 minutes and asked you one question, none of this would have happened.
You don't have to make me feel better.
It's the truth. Now, I understand Holden was upset, but this whole thing could have been avoided.
No, it couldn't. It couldn't have, because I know Holden. Being there at the back of the church, looking at Damien and me, and what was he thinking? This again. It's happening again. Of course he ran.
You two, you both do this. You know what he was feeling and thinking.
All the time. This wasn't the first time that I told Holden that I was leaving Damien for him.
Yeah, I know the story.
So you understand why I have to find him now. Make him understand it isn't the same. How long have you been here?
Not that long. Look, we should probably stick it out a little bit longer. Someone might come home.
It can't be that long because I have to find Holden and tell him that Damien is gone and that he's not going to be a threat to us anymore. What?
Nothing.
No, what's bothering you?
Well, you sound so desperate.
I am desperate, Jack.
Why? Because Holden's hurting or because you might change your mind again? It's none of my business.
That's okay.
No, I just gotta wonder. You know, I knew you weren't at the church marrying Damien, but something was going on between the two of you. Are you sure you're still not in love with Damien? Forget I asked.
No. No, you've gone out of your way to help me come this far. You deserve an answer.
This is my daughter, my gift to retailers. She's the reason malls were invented. Most nights, she's fashionably late for dinner. But on Ortega night, well, things are a little different. Suddenly, our house is the place to be when there's a great Mexican meal on the table. The kind of meals the Ortega family is famous for. with recipes passed down for generations. Nobody wants to miss something that good. Nobody this cool, that is. Ortega, make it, and they will come.
This allergy season, go far afield. Because this season, there's Allegra. Allegra is the prescription antihistamine for people 12 and over that gives you non-drowsy relief so you can experience more. This allergy season, live with abandon. Ask your doctor about Allegra and discover how you can really get out there. Allegra. Allegra may cause side effects. In studies, drowsiness occurred in 1 out of 100 people. Others reported cold or flu, nausea, or menstrual pain. Anyone sensitive to its ingredients shouldn't take Allegra. To learn more, ask your doctor or pharmacist. Check out our ad in magazines like Reader's Digest or call.
I knew this would happen.
There's only one package left.
An innocent housewife trapped in her own home. She tried to keep the Pillsbury toaster strudel with cream cheese and strawberry a secret.
I know you have it, Jane.
She failed. The warm, flaky crust, the real cream cheese, the do-it-yourself icing.
I should have just given them Pop-Tarts.
She underestimated the power cream cheese has over people.
Get your own.
They're in your grocer's freezer.
When intolerance leads to violence, Gerald McCraney must fight for what's right.
You can't run away from trouble.
Rue McClanahan in a controversial Promised Land, CBS Thursday.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Oh, boy.
Especially rancid this morning.
We saved it just for you. It's yesterday's coffee.
Lovely.
Well, none of us had time to make a new pot, so we figured it's just Oakdale PD's wake-up call.
Morning, boss.
That's Dad to you.
Whatever.
Nikki? This not what you were wearing when I left the house this morning.
Yeah, that's right. I was wearing a robe.
Which would be more suitable than what you're in now. Please go home, change into something a little bit more appropriate.
What, Dad? Am I violating the dress code for interns or something?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, let me see your coffee then.
No, I have it memorized.
Right.
This little number ain't on
You
it.
did.
Nick! Honey, I'm serious. Now go home, change into something more appropriate, please.
Dad, I love you. I really do, but look, you're being kind of dense, okay? You can't order me to change. I don't know if you've noticed, but actually I know you haven't noticed. I'm not a kid anymore.
No, you're not a kid, but I would prefer it if the entire department not be noticing.
He's hopeless.
But why do I waste my breath?
I don't know.
Why, am I crazy, or is that outfit totally inappropriate for a police station?
Yes and yes.
What am I gonna do?
Just don't do a thing. Leave it to me. I'll talk to her. But tell me what happened with the commissioner.
They're gonna settle it out of court.
Great. Let's get this thing over with.
I wish.
What, you're not happy? We can replace Teague. We're not short-handed here. It's best to get the bigot off the force quickly and quietly.
Teague isn't going anywhere.
What?
The commissioner won't suspend him.
I'm sorry, Nancy. What did you need?
Just your signature right here.
Okay.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom.
That's all right, Cram. So, what'd you think of the settlement?
You think I should take it?
I don't think we're going to do any better in court.
Yeah, but if I take the money, the cop stays on the force.
Well, the cop gets a reprimand officially. It's attached to his permanent record and follows him everywhere he goes.
Back out on the streets? Everybody's gonna know to look out for this guy?
I doubt that.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that everyone
Can't do
knows
that, Ben. The whole deal comes with a non-disclosure clause.
What?
It's standard.
What exactly does non-disclosure mean?
Ben knows the drill. It's like a malpractice case. None of the terms or conditions of the complaint or the settlement can be discussed in public.
Right, so the racist cop gets a little slap on the wrist, stays on the force, and nobody knows what happened.
I know, but you also know how this stuff happens sometimes. And the way Hal Munson was talking to Teague at the police station yesterday, it doesn't look like Teague's going to be seeing any heavy duty.
Oh, come on, man. He was patrolling Riverfront Park. It's got to be one of the safest places in the city. What lighter duty is there?
Well, I don't know, but I do know all the higher-ups at the station are aware of this whole Teague situation, and they don't want this to happen again. And the city definitely doesn't want to pay this kind of money out again. It's a hefty check.
I'll bet it is.
So you're going to give what you get to the clinic, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I know it doesn't make it all right, but at least you can do some good with this money. You can take care of a lot of patients.
Hello, son.
Hey, Pop.
Ben, I need a neuro consultation. The patient in number 3. You got a minute?
Yeah, sure. Look, can you hang out a sec?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Ben, I want you to know how proud I am of you.
For what? Getting slammed on the ground?
No, for standing up. A lot of guys we grew up with would have let this whole thing go the moment the police department said they're sorry. You had the courage to say that that wasn't enough.
Thanks. That, helps.
Does it?
Coming from you.
Listen, I'm here for you whenever you need me, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take you up on that.
Excuse me. Oh, look at these.
What, sweaters?
Yeah, they're handmade.
Probably.
Excuse me, could I see that blue one right there?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Made them myself.
Really? They're great.
Thank you. Listen, just holler if you need me.
Okay, we will.
These look just like the sweaters Mom used to make for us when we were kids.
I know, because she made me one, too.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. She made it for your birthday.
Right. And I loved it. And it was blue. Not exactly this color blue, but it was close. And you said that...
What? What'd I say?
Nothing. It's embarrassing.
Why?
Oh, you're going to think that I'm like some walking tape recorder that remembers everything that you ever said.
Come on, just say it.
All right. You said that it made my eyes look more beautiful than ever.
I said that.
Yeah.
Must have got that out of some magazine. What to say to impress girls.
No, stop it. You said it, you meant it, and I loved it.
All right, well, let me see. Yeah, it does make your eyes look beautiful. Probably did say it. You're right.
And it meant a lot to me. You know, I want to get one of these for Abigail.
Yeah, but we haven't even found her yet. You don't even know what she looks like.
I know, but we will. And when we do, oh, this would just look great on her, you know?
Molly, but you don't even know her size.
Holden, she's my daughter, remember? Come on, I will bet you that she looks just like I did when I was 12. She's probably about 4, 9, or 10. She's probably a little on the scrawny side, wishing she had a better body so that she could wear sleepy dresses and be in all the magazines. Oh, Holden, I wish so badly sometimes that I was there helping to raise her. There's so much that she has to learn, and I know that I could help her with that, and so could you.
Yeah, you're probably right, Molly.
No, I mean just doing simple things. Like teaching her how to do her hair, and helping her with her schoolwork, and going shopping for new clothes, and hearing her call me Mom.
Molly.
Come on, let's get one of these for Abigail. I'm sure she has one in a smaller size.
Molly, wait.
No, what?
No, come on. We can't do this.
Why, Holden? Come on, I know her size. Trust me, I do.
Molly, we made a promise to ourselves. We said that we wouldn't do this. We would find out, make sure she was okay, and if there was anything else...
That we just walk away.
That's right.
Without being able to give her a present, or hold her, or tell her that we even love her and missed her all these years.
I'm sorry. We just need to do what's best for Abigail.
Right. You're right. Yeah, what's best for Abigail.
So, how are you folks doing? You know, I think the sweater would be just perfect for you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That may be some other time. You weren't seeing things, Jack. I do love Damien, but not the way you think. Not anymore. He was my husband. He's the father of my child. There will always be a bond between us.
And that's all I was picking up.
No. This is not simple, Jack. When he came back, I was a mess. I had all these feelings inside of me. I felt grateful that he was alive. I felt guilty that I'd given up on him.
None of that sounds like love.
And there will always be a bond between us because of our son. You know, when we were married, there was love there. A lot of feelings. Not all good, but there's definitely love, and that came back. When Damien came back, and I was confused. But I knew Holden was it. He was a part of me. Losing him would be like losing myself.
It's a mess. You know, I don't mean Damien any harm, but it would have been so much easier if he just never showed up.
Don't say that. I'm so grateful he's here for his son.
I'm sorry, that was a lousy thing to say.
No, I understand, and you're right, it was a mess. But it was good in a way. You know, when Damien came back, I was so confused. But then everything became so clear. For the first time, I was clear about how I felt, for sure. And I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with Holden.
There's nothing to eat.
You may not understand everything that comes out of his mouth, but with Sunny Delight, at least you understand what goes in it. To him, it's good. To you, it's good for him. What's not to understand? Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
My daughter's my princess. She always calls me. I ask her to use 1-800-COLLECT. It saves up to 44%. I'd love to hear her voice.
Dial 1-800-COLLECT. They love to hear from you.
Ask your veterinarian for Advantage. Advantage. Don't give fleas a biting chance.
For the first time in 20 years, everyone's favorite bear is starring in an all-new full-length movie. Look! The world premiere on video, Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin. Come along on the most extraordinary journey of all. Wonderful! With Pooh and his friends in a brand new adventure, featuring 5 brand new songs.
Adventure is a wonderful thing.
Disney presents Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin. The world premiere is now on video.
I love the fishes because they're so delicious.
Moms say yes to Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers because they're baked, not fried like most chips.
I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Goldfish.
Goldfish, it's one snack that's okay to get hooked on.
She's a loose cannon.
If Danny wants to destroy our family, let's make him pay.
He's a walking time bomb.
We know exactly what you're up to.
And they both have short fuses.
You think you know who you're dealing with, but you don't.
It's on, girl.
It wouldn't bother me one iota to see you suffer like I did.
So go ahead, lose your cool.
In front of the Hawthorne Bridge in Portland, Oregon, I know there's more to this morning.
So you gonna take it?
Nah, your son thinks I should.
Tom, you think Ben should settle this lawsuit?
It's okay, I was just filling him in.
I told him I didn't think we'll do any better in court.
Sounds like hush money to me.
That's what I'm hearing.
Well, it's common sense. Look, I can't pretend to know how you felt when this happened. No white person can. But I don't want this to happen in a town that I live in, not to anybody, period. If this Officer T gets away with this without being punished, what do you stop it?
See, now, is my friend talking for me or what?
Ben, I'm your friend, too.
That's not what I mean.
But you're also his lawyer, son. You've got to do your job.
You're right, Dad. I have to do my job. Do you think that I want an officer like Teague out on the streets? But I do know what's going to happen if we take this to court.
I think Ben can handle it.
It's not that simple, Dad. Let me give you the legal facts. Nobody saw the arrest. Teague says he played by the book, says he didn't call Ben boy, says he called him Bud.
But that's a lie. He called me boy. He threw me on the ground and put a gun to my head.
And that's what you say.
Ben is not lying.
Did you see the arrest?
No, but...
Did you hear what Teague said to Ben?
No.
You starting to see my point? Teague's partner didn't even hear it. There was no one there but Ben and Teague. So it's your word against his. It's the most difficult kind of case in the world to prove in court. Now, I'm not telling you this because I like it. I'm telling you because these are the facts.
Right. I know. I hear what you're saying.
Good. I gotta go. I'm with you. I don't care what you decide to do. I am with you. We don't have to give the city an answer today. Think about it.
I will.
You can think of it as hush money if you want. But to get the city to cough up this kind of money is a victory. Don't sell that part short.
Right. Look, I'll be in touch, man.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
See you, Pop.
I'll see you, sir. I got work to do. I'll be around if you want to talk.
Okay, great. Thanks, Bob.
I think your lawyer was a bit touchy about that settlement.
Oh, yeah, this stuff is pushing everybody's buttons. He feels like we're lumping him in with T, just doing his job, and it's a tough case, right?
Hey. Whatever you decide, I'm with you all the way, all right?
Open already?
No, not yet. I talked the vendor into letting me buy this early. This here is the sample run.
I can tell.
I haven't had anything this pink in years. But you like the stuff, right?
Yeah. Try some.
Oh, no.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing. Come on, here.
Oh.
Would you two mind lending me a hand while you're waiting?
Yeah, sure. What do you need?
I got some stuffed animals there for, you know, prizes. They're not very heavy, but they're bulky. Car's right on over here.
Here.
No.
Holden.
Yeah, I see it. Wow, this would be...
Buick Skylark.
1965.
That's right, mint condition.
No kidding. Hey, you got the original interior in here.
Oh, yeah. Can't get that anywhere anymore.
No, I know. I tried to redo mine. I called every place to try and get the original material.
Yeah, I bought this new, back when you were probably learning how to walk. My wife wanted to make sure that we kept the inside real nice. I took care of the engine, too.
Bet you only put factory parts in here, too, huh?
You're right about that.
You sound like you're downright jealous. See, Holden had a car just like this when we were teenagers.
Yeah, figures. It must have been an antique back then.
Still the best car ever made, though. This was my first car.
Mine, too.
Uh-huh. You, too, must have got a lot of use out of it, too.
Oh, this is a waste of time.
Hey, we don't know that.
We've been here for hours.
Not even close. Besides, this is our best shot of finding Holden and Molly.
What if the family doesn't come back?
If Holden and Molly came here yesterday and no one answered the door, my guess is they'll come by again and try today.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. And if someone does show up, well, then we can find out if they're even here.
You're right. You're right. I know. I'm sorry. You're right. I just hate this. I hate waiting around like this, knowing that Holden is out there somewhere in pain.
Lily, we're gonna find him. I personally guarantee it.
Or my money back.
I don't say that lightly. No, we will find him. You gotta trust me.
I do. Well, I'll tell you, I'm grateful for one thing. I'm glad Holden's not alone. I'm glad Molly's with him.
I'm not.
Like finding things? Then find 8 of the Pop-Tarts you love in the 8-pack from Kellogg's. 8 warm, fruit-filled Pop-Tarts, where most other toaster pastries only have 6. The Kellogg's Pop-Tarts 8-pack. Isn't it great finding things?
Imagine freshly cut grass without the runny nose. Imagine a day indoors without the itchy eyes. Imagine an afternoon outdoors without sneezing. Make it happen with Benadryl, the histamine blocker. Benadryl blocks histamines that cause allergic reactions both indoors and out. That's relief most prescription allergy medicines don't promise. Benadryl. Imagine life without allergies, inside and out.
It's just an innocent shower. Or 10, or 20. Before you know it, you got a scum situation. But even if soap scum builds up, now you can get rid of it in a wipe. With new Tilex Soap Scum Remover. It's radically improved with an ingredient that starts to dissolve soap scum on contact. It's even being patented. The competition doesn't have it, so it's no competition. Try new Tilex Soap Scum Remover. On soap scum, it's the best.
It's a closer kind of world. All the more reason for a whole new kind of Arid.
Solid here.
Turns clear here.
Wow.
New Arid Ultra Clear.
Let me try that.
New Arid Ultra Clear gets you closer with the strongest anti-odor, anti-wetness ingredient ever.
Amazing.
Solid protection that turns clear the instant it touches your skin.
Ever seen anything like it?
Get a little closer with the solid that turns clear from Arid. New Ultra Clear.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
From hard times living on the streets to hitting the books at college, follow one teenager on her journey. The show you love is back. See a new Coast to Coast tonight on CBS.
Make this a night to remember.
It makes me happy to make you happy.
The Late Show with David Letterman, tonight on CBS.
I'm Jim Palmer with a terrific offer from the Money Store. Apply right now for a home equity loan, and you won't have to make a single payment for 3 months. That's right. Take a 3-month break from your bills and enjoy a little extra breathing room. If that sounds good to you and you own your own home, call the Money Store. But time is running out. Dial 1-800-LOAN-YES today and take the next 3 months off. The Money Store, where America goes for money.
Video games so new you can't even buy them.
It's awesome.
But you can play them at Pacific Science Center. Cairo 7 presents the CBS This Morning Toy Test, now through August 17th. It's the only place in the nation where you can try out the hottest new games for Sega, Sony, and Nintendo. You decide whether they're winners or losers.
Oh, yeah. No! How did you do that?
Then watch the results on Cairo 7 in November.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Visit the CBS This Morning Toy Test at Pacific Science Center, brought to you by Cairo 7.
Hey, what's that? What's that? Don't say what's that. I mean, what's that you're eating?
Tim's tortilla chips. See, every chip's got big jalapeno flavor.
I have one?
No.
Okay. Give me that thing.
Tim's tortilla chips. Same big flavor, same big crunch.
Crossing the picket line with replacement UPS drivers tonight at 5.
CBS. Welcome home.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
The commissioner thinks this is a good idea.
Why not? It may cost the city some money, but at least he doesn't have to deal with it.
He actually thinks that Teague is right and Dr. Ben Harris is wrong, even after what Nikki overheard.
Margot, I fought till I was hoarse. I can understand us not wanting to go to trial, but to keep Joe on the force.
Wait a minute, he actually thinks that Teague is right. You sure this isn't just a thing he doesn't want to go up against the unions?
I don't know. All I know is he doesn't want trouble, so he's letting it ride.
This is so wrong.
Hey, I got the good word.
And which word was that?
The city's gonna settle with Dr. Harris. They made an offer?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's a big relief. The sooner this misunderstanding is settled, the better.
You think that's what it was, huh? Misunderstanding?
What else can I think?
Hey, I know these guys.
Ooh, these guys.
Yeah, guys like Dr. Harris. They're paranoid about white cops. And I can understand that, but I don't think that,
But
you know,
that's all it is, right? It's just paranoia.
Yeah. And look, Lieutenant, like I told you, it was by the book. Anyway, I'm looking forward to getting back on the beat.
Yeah, well, you're on suspension until the case is settled.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I can't believe that I left the rest of those toys at home.
You want us to watch your booth while you go home and pick them up?
Nah, that's okay. You know, I'm not going to need them for a while, and by that time, there's going to be people here to cover me. Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
How about the two of you jump in and take a trip down memory lane?
Oh, no, it's all right.
I think you've been overruled. You know, the guy who said that you're young only once had no imagination.
You heard the man.
Molly, we shouldn't.
Why not? Come on. I promise we won't move from this spot.
I don't want to take a trip down memory lane, all right? I'd be lousy company.
Can't you just forget about it for one day?
I wish I could. But every time I see a telephone, I want to pick it up and call Lily.
What good is that gonna do?
I'd have an explanation. None of this makes any sense right now.
I know. It's not what you would have expected.
No, it's not. How could she just go off and marry Damien and not even tell me? Not even a goodbye.
Maybe she couldn't face you.
No, it's not like Lily. I don't believe that she would do that.
Well, you didn't believe that she'd go off and marry someone else either. I'm sorry, Holden, but you have to forget it. Just for one day, let it go. Come on, get in the car with me. Let's drive to a time before you ever met Lily.
Why aren't you glad that Molly's with Holden?
I never said that.
You just did. What do you mean by that?
It's just that I wish they were home instead of off, you know, finding her child, that's all.
Why?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm worried about Molly. You know, she holds this little baby so dear to her. It's like Abigail is the only thing in her life that'll ever matter.
So you think she just won't leave well enough alone, even if the child has a happy home, a happy family?
No, I think this whole thing could blow up in her face, and I don't want to see Molly get hurt.
You care about Molly, don't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just this whole thing's gonna be rough for her.
You really care about her, don't you? I think it's great.
Well, that makes one of you, because Molly's not interested.
Well, she will be. You're a good man, Jack.
I'm a good friend.
No. There's a lot more than friend material going on here, and as soon as this settles down with Abigail, I'm sure she'll realize the same thing.
Hello? Are you looking for someone? Can I help you with something?
Well, do you live here?
No, I live next door.
Great. Could you tell me when the Williams family will be back?
Hey, you want some pizza?
No, I don't want pizza. I'm driving.
Gee, I dropped my fries.
Hey, you're messing up my car.
Look, drop the ketchup.
Oh, great.
Everybody needs a little KFC.
Now you can try the new Bacon Ranch Twister, plus a Pepsi, just $2.99.
There's never been a clean so clean, a fresh so fresh. There's never been a summer's eve like this. New Summer's Eve Ultra. Only New Ultra combines a gentle cleansing solution with a natural saline wash to leave you feeling ultra clean, ultra fresh. New Summer's Eve Ultra.
L'Oreal brings you Color Endure Stay On Lip Color. Color Endure stays on you.
And only you.
Won't smudge, won't budge. Helps lips feel silky soft, not dry. Just like true love.
Color endures.
Color Endure Stay On Lip Color by L'Oreal.
You look awful.
I'm an irritated mess.
Try Visine. It gives eyes like yours 100% of what they need for fast relief.
Restored to all my natural glory.
Glory?
Visine gets the red out.
And the irritation, too.
So how's your headache?
Well, it's gone. That was fast.
So the Tylenol I gave you worked, even on your really tough headache.
Tylenol worked great, even on my tough headache.
So you were wrong.
I was wrong.
More than aspirin, more than ibuprofen. For headaches, doctors recommend extra-strength Tylenol the most.
I like a guy who can admit he's wrong.
I'm wrong a lot.
Joe, did you come by for something?
What?
Well, unless you're here for a specific reason, I think it would be better if you stayed away until this
Oh,
thing
sure. I was just saying hi to the guys.
It'd be better if you stayed away until this thing is settled.
No problem. I'll see you soon, Lieutenant. Hey, keep me posted, hey?
Yeah, I will.
Man, that guy is such a liar.
I know.
I mean, how can you be his partner? How can you ride in the car with him? How can you walk the beat with him? You got to police your own partner. It's bad enough. You got to watch your back out there in the streets.
I know.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna wait and see what Ben Harris does.
And if he accepts the settlement?
Well, then I'm stuck with Joe. You know how hard it is to fire somebody.
Well, you're not gonna put him back out in the street.
No, I'm thinking traffic, patrol, neighborhood watches, stuff like that.
Anything to keep him out of trouble. Man, how do you deal with
I have to, Margot. I'm in charge of assignments. Now, what I'll do for now is try to neutralize him. I'll fight promotions, but it's all I can do. My hands are tied.
Nice glasses, huh? Yeah. I was just thinking, Jack, he must be missing them in this weather. It's hard to drive, with the sun and everything.
He probably has another pair.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I miss old Jack. Can't wait till he comes back. When? I mean, do you know when he's coming back?
I don't know, Nikki. I haven't heard.
That's a really nice outfit. Oh, thanks. Dad doesn't seem to like it very much. He's never gonna accept that I'm not a kid anymore.
No, they never do. Dads are a real pain.
Yeah, they are. Kind of makes me want to move out and live on my own as soon as I can afford it.
Man, to be on your own. I remember what that was like. When I joined the force here, I was already with Tom, but I gotta tell you, when I walked through that door, I knew that I was on my own.
That took a lot of guts.
Yeah, it did. There were a lot of guys around here who didn't want to accept me because I was a woman, so I had to be bigger and better and faster and stronger and more businesslike just to be accepted.
That's so unfair.
Well, life isn't always fair. But if you want to be taken seriously, you gotta go the extra step.
You're telling me this for a reason, aren't you?
Yep. It's a really nice outfit, and you're a beautiful young woman, but if you wear that to the job, you're shooting yourself in the foot.
You think so?
Yeah. You want to be taken seriously, don't you?
Yeah.
So you gotta go the extra step.
So what, we're talking battle fatigues and baggy shirts here?
No, I wouldn't go that far. Just something a little, a little more to it.
Okay, I don't know, I just thought maybe...
Yeah, I know. You just thought maybe that Jack would come back and see how good you look.
And... No, I wouldn't go that far. No, he doesn't even notice me ever.
That's not true. But he definitely wouldn't take you seriously if he saw you dressed like that.
Got it.
So save it for after work, when someone can really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, Nikki. Nikki, how old do you suppose Jack is?
I just know he's older. Why?
He's 52 years old.
Right.
Come on, Nikki. I just don't want to see you get your hopes up.
I won't. Margot, I am like bulletproof at this point. Nobody is gonna hurt me.
The Williams don't live here anymore.
They don't?
Not for some time. Why is everyone looking for them anyway?
Oh, was there someone else here looking for them?
A couple? Did you see a couple? Did you see what they look like?
What's going on here?
Oh, well, some friends of ours just wanted to talk to the Williams.
Oh, yeah, we need to find them because there's been a family emergency. We need to get in touch with them.
Right, and a guy in his late 20s and a woman with dark hair.
That sounds like them. I hope there's not serious trouble.
Oh, no, there isn't. Not for the Williams, but we do have to find our friends.
Did you talk to them?
I didn't. But my neighbors did, the people who live here.
Great. When will they be back?
Not for 2 weeks.
What?
They left for a camping trip this morning. I'm keeping an eye on their house.
Get in the car, Holden.
Great car.
I knew it.
What?
I always thought that you loved the car more than you loved me because you were fixing it up all the time.
Hell, it was almost done by the time you saw it. You should have seen it when I first got it. It was a wreck. But I didn't love the car more than you.
I was just kidding. I mean, actually, I think I love the car more than I loved you.
Now, you see? That's why I put so much time into it. Chicks love the car.
Chicks. Chicks? As
Yeah,
in plural?
I'm talking in general terms here.
Yeah. Well, it's true. I remember the first ride we took in the car, and everybody stared, and I felt like such a grown-up and so cool.
Until we ran out of gas.
Oh, you know, I always thought that was a trick. Come on, you can tell me the truth now. You did it on purpose, right?
Hey, I'm telling you now, just like I told you that, and that tank was full when I left the house.
Oh, yeah, and it just sprung a leak.
Yeah, it was an old tank. I mean, come on, what do you think I'm going to do, hurt the engine on purpose for any old reason at all?
You're right. What was I thinking?
Then a few weeks later, we went out to find a replacement tank. We went to all the junkyards all over the county.
I would have followed you anywhere.
As I recall, you insisted on watching me put the new one in.
Yes, I did, and it took hours. See, you did love that car more than you loved me.
No, I didn't.
That was a wonderful summer.
It's a wonderful time.
Lookout Point was always the prettiest in the summertime. I remember all that time we spent talking and making out. And then that night, in August, the last night before school started, when it was really hot.
Yeah.
That's the night Abigail was conceived.
At the Post Cereal Company, our business is breakfast, but our passion is food. So we took what we love and made it into breakfast, like real ocean spray cranberries, big chunks of pecans, even the taste of fresh-baked banana nut bread. Morning traditions, wonderful cereals, at a fair price like every Post cereal. Post, breakfast made right.
Introducing something new from Bush's Baked Beans, our new bold and spicy baked beans. They're made with our secret family recipe, known only to me and one other soul. Hey, who's rolling my beautiful bean footage?
So after the brown sugar and the cured bacon, and this is important, they add the cilantro and the... Woof, woof, woof.
Uh-oh. Try new bold and spicy Bush's Baked Beans. Our secret family recipe is baked into every bean.
What's smoother than satin? Softer than cashmere? Silk.
The silky skin that comes with Caress Moisturizing Body Wash. Experience its luxurious lather, its rich moisturizers, the way it leaves your skin silkier. Silkier than anything that touches you. Before you dress, Caress. Caress Moisturizing Body Wash. Win a glamour makeover and a New York City shopping spree in the Caress New You Sweepstakes. See your Sunday paper for details from Caress.
Great dinner. Now what? New Palmolive for pots and pans. Makes it easy to get greasy stuck on food unstuck. Wow. And it softens hands while you do dishes. New Palmolive for pots and pans. It doesn't get any easier than this.
Oh my, my, you know why? Feeling frisky all day.
Friskies gives your cat 42 vital nutrients and the famous Friskies taste he loves.
Friskies brings out the frisky in your cat.
Okay, so that's all there is so far this morning?
So far. Now, can't you take a little break?
I don't need a break.
So, how's it going?
Busy, just the way I like it.
Well, and if it wasn't, you would make work, right? It's what you live for.
No, not no more.
Glad to hear it.
Look, Camille, I need to know where you stand on this thing. You think I should settle or not?
I can't make that decision for you.
No, I'm not asking you to.
My opinion really doesn't matter, Ben.
It matters to me.
You need to do what you think is right.
And I will. Look, if I go ahead with this case, you're gonna be involved too, so... If you want me to settle, I will.
I know it's a risk, and that's why, at first, I thought you should settle.
At first.
Well, actually, at first I thought you should let the whole thing go. But you knew you needed to take a stand, and I'm glad you did.
So you don't think I should settle?
Ben, however you look at it, you've won already. Just for the simple fact that you didn't lay down and take it.
But
what good is taking a stand on anything if no one's going to hear about it?
There you go.
And besides the fact, you wouldn't be happy just letting it go.
No, I wouldn't. It's not about the money. I want my day in court. I want you there with me.
Absolutely.
I always were the smartest girl in class.
I'm sorry, but they can't be reached either. They're on the road, and there's no telling where they'll stop first. They were going to check in at the end of the week,
That's
but...
okay. We appreciate the information.
I'm sorry I couldn't help.
No, you have. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. We're not giving up. There's other ways to track people down now.
We don't know where to look.
We could start calling some moving companies. I mean, we've got a name and an address where they ship from. I found people with less information.
We don't even know where Holden and Molly went. We have no idea where they're looking.
Yeah, well, there's ways to find that out, too. I can call in a few favors and have them track down their credit card information. We're able to find out where they've been and pinpoint where they're going.
How long does that take?
2 days, a week.
No, we don't have a week. Jack Holden is out there somewhere thinking that I remarried Damien. We do not have a week.
Okay, there's other possibilities.
All right, well, let's do that.
Wait a minute. Now, the results are faster, but it's risky.
I don't care. We have to find Holden. Now, what is it? Do you have contacts here in Chicago?
Yeah, I got a guy I can call.
All right, will you do that then, please?
Why not?
Great. Thank you.
We were so young and so stupid. We had no idea what we'd started.
Well, come on. Let's finish it now. Let's go find Abigail.
Holden, thank you.
For what?
Everything. For coming with me and dropping everything to help me find my daughter.
Our daughter.
So you're saying that a fluoride toothpaste that I can use